Welcome to our travel series where we uncover hidden gems around the world. Today we're exploring Moldova, a country rich in history, culture and natural beauty, a place most people couldn't point to on a map, let alone tell you anything about. It's sandwiched between Romania and Ukraine, and believe me, it's more exciting than being the filling in a geopolitical sandwich. We're going to dive into the top places you absolutely visit in Moldova. Trust me, you'll be surprised by what this often overlooked country has to offer. From ancient monasteries carved into cliffsides to underground cities of wine, Moldova is a sensory explosion waiting to happen. So buckle up, because we're about to take you on a journey you won't soon forget. First up, we're heading to Orheiul Vechi, Moldova's most famous historical and archaeological complex. Imagine ancient fortresses, monasteries, and cave churches, all carved into these dramatic cliffs along the Route River. It's like something out of an Indiana Jones movie, but with fewer boulders chasing you. This place has been around since the 10th century, so you know it's seen some things. Seriously, these walls could tell some stories if only they could talk. We'll explore the cave monastery, which, get this, is still inhabited by monks. And then we'll check out the nearby village to get a taste of traditional Moldovan rural life. It's history, culture, and breathtaking views all rolled into one. The cave monastery is a real highlight. Imagine monks chanting, the flickering of candlelight, and the sense that you've stepped back in time. It's a powerful experience, even if you're not particularly religious. And the views from up there? Forget about it. You can see the river winding through the valley, the rolling hills, and the vast expanse of the Moldovan countryside. It's the kind of view that makes you want to take a deep breath and just appreciate the moment. And after all that historical heaviness, we'll lighten things up with a visit to a local village. We'll see how traditional Moldovan life is lived, maybe try some local delicacies, and definitely learn a few words of Romanian. Because nothing says immersive travel experience like attempting to communicate with the locals in their native tongue. Even if you end up accidentally ordering a live goat instead of goat cheese, hey, it happens. Next, we're off to Chisinau, Moldova's capital city. Now, this is where things get interesting. Chisinau is this fascinating blend of Soviet-era architecture and modern development. It's like a time capsule that's slowly but surely opening up to the world. You'll see these grand, imposing buildings from the Soviet times right next to sleek, modern structures. It's a visual representation of Moldova's journey, and it's pretty cool to witness. We'll wander through Stefan cel Mare Central Park, the green heart of the city. It's the perfect place to relax, people watch, and maybe even grab some street food. Then we'll head to the National Museum of History to delve deeper into Moldova's rich past. Because let's be honest, you can't truly understand a place until you understand its history. And of course, no trip to Chisinau would be complete without a visit to the Triumphal Arch and the Cathedral of Christ's Nativity. These iconic landmarks are symbols of the city's resilience and its enduring spirit. So get your cameras ready, because these are definitely Instagram-worthy moments. Plus, they're just genuinely impressive structures. You know, the kind of thing that makes you go, wow, humans built that. Pretty impressive for a species that still can't figure out how to evenly distribute pizza toppings. Hold on to your hats, wine lovers, because we're about to enter a whole new world. Cricova Winery isn't just a winery, it's an underground city of wine. We're talking over 120 kilometers of tunnels filled with millions of bottles of the good stuff. It's like a wine lover's Disneyland, but with fewer screaming children and more opportunities for sophisticated sipping. This isn't just your average wine cellar. Cricova has a serious history. During World War II, it served as a refuge for soldiers. So these walls have seen more than just grapes fermenting. They've witnessed history unfolding, and that adds a whole other layer of depth to the experience. We'll take a guided tour through the cellars, learn about the winemaking process, and of course sample some of Moldova's finest wines. Because let's be real, what's the point of visiting a winery if you don't get to taste the goods? Just be sure to pace yourself. 120 kilometers of wine cellars can be disorienting. You don't want to end up lost in a labyrinth of Cabernet Sauvignon. Moldova is truly a hidden gem in Eastern Europe. It's a blend of history, culture, and natural beauty that you won't find anywhere else. It's a place where you can explore ancient monasteries, wander through underground wine cellars, and experience a culture that's both familiar and completely unique. Honestly, it's the kind of place that makes you question everything you thought you knew about Eastern Europe. Whether you're a history buff, a wine enthusiast, or just someone looking for a new adventure, Moldova has something for everyone. It's a country that's just waiting to be discovered. And once you've experienced its charm, you'll understand why it's quickly becoming a must-visit destination. So what are you waiting for? Book your ticket to Moldova today. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more travel insights.